Hey everyone, hope you had a great day today. In this video, I'm going to show you a few ways on how you can weed out really unqualified landscape customers before they really just waste your time and energy. We've all been there and all done that. So hey there everyone. Hey everyone, I'm Scott Mulchin, the Millionaire Landscaper. I'm a landscape business coach that helps landscapers like yourself make more profit by understanding the numbers. And over the time, I've learned that there are really certain steps that you need to take to weed out those unqualified customers before you even take a chance of driving out to the property, spending time doing whatever with them, and find out they can't afford your project or it's a probably perhaps a project you can't even do. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a few things that you can do to help try to avoid this and how to kind of overcome it altogether. So let's get started. So again, like I said, I've been there. I'm sure you guys have been there, where you taken a phone call from somebody. They said they need to do some kind of landscape work, and you drive out there. You go out there. You spend an hour with this customer, getting all this information. You come back. You spend some time, maybe drawing this beautiful drawing for them. Go to present it to them, and they can't even afford it, or they have no interest in doing it because it's not what they wanted, or they wanted something different, or whatever it is. And it really just comes back to wasting your time and energy. And we don't want to be doing that, of course. So, what can we do to really help eliminate this? And the reason why I want to bring this up is seeing somebody's latest post inside the Landscape Business Owners Facebook group, where they talked about this, how the customer is really just wasting their time. And it really got me thinking of, we really need to kind of figure out how we can kind of overcome this and not have to deal with this all the time. And really, it kind of leads back to pre-qualifying those leads. So I'd like to know, are you guys pre-qualifying your leads when you go out there and talk to them on the phone or through your website? Love to see what you guys are doing. So share it in the comment section. Now, there are a few different ways we can kind of pre-qualify, and it really depends on how you take customers and how you get their input. I know some of us will just, when the customer calls in, you'll gather information. Some people required to go to like a voicemail, and then they're asked to leave get information from the customer that way. And then some people have, where they go through a website. So it really kind of depends, but all of them basically tie back together to asking the right questions and getting them set up so you don't have to, waste your time out there. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Love to see them in the comment section. But how are you guys pre-qualifying leads, or are you pre-qualifying, or are you just going out there wasting your time? So one of the first questions I really recommend is, and it sounds pretty simple and basic, but finding out what type of project they're looking to have done. Are they looking to have a retaining wall done, but you don't do that types of service, or they're looking to have mowing or lawn maintenance done, but you don't offer that type of service. So something as simple as that is one pre-qualification. Again, I know it seems simple and it should be pretty straightforward, but this could eliminate a lot of tire kickers. The next big question I would ask is, how soon are they looking to get started on this project? This is a big one because I've seen a lot of people posting that they're booked out for months at a time, or some people are booked out the full season already. So if you're talking to a customer and you let them know that, or ask them this question, they say, I'm looking to get it done in the next few weeks or a month or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, we're booked out to June, July, August, whatever it is. That will kind of eliminate that time of you wasting going out there. Now, if they say, okay, that's fine, we're willing to wait, then that's one other different type of question. But if initially, they're looking to get it done now and you can't do it, then there's no reason to go out there. The next big one is, and it's always the toughest one, is asking what their budget is. And this is really, really critical one to do. This is probably the top one to do. And the reason I left this one for last, because it's something that we can really discuss and you can kind of go in depth in. But a couple of my suggestions on this is to obviously ask them for their budget. And most of the time people are like, I don't know. Well, a couple of ways you can handle this is by obviously, gathering types of project they want to do and kind of get an idea of how big they're looking for this patio or, landscape project. And you can kind of give them some ballpark ideas. Well, typically in the past, doing this type of patio or water feature or whatever you're doing, has ranged from, this amount of price to this amount of price. Does this sound pretty reasonable to you, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? And that's a good way to kind of get a good judgment on how much they're willing to spend. Obviously if you're out of the ballpark, then no. Another way you can kind of do this is well, I guess if you go on your website, you can also have uh, certain projects broke down. I've seen this on especially water feature projects where companies have, a certain size pond, whatever, 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 11, 8.5, 8 by 11 pond is, whatever, $5,000, $6,000, whatever it is. 11 by 16 is this. So you kind of have it laid out. I've also seen on some websites where they have like a price builder and having like a web developer create a price calculator basically. So they can kind of select, I want this patio. They kind of tell the dimensions and it kind of gives them it's still a grouping. You're still giving, a range from this price to this price, but it helps eliminate a lot of tire kickers. And this is something I really, really encourage you guys to do. The other option, I guess, that you can do to kind of help eliminate these tire kickers is offering or saying that you're going to charge for their consultation. And this one, I get people go back and forth on. But are you guys charging for consultations? If so, let me know in the comment section. And how is it working for you? I know I see it all the time where people say we offer free consultations, free estimates, or whatever you want to call them. Now, I think in my opinion, there's a difference between a consultation and an estimate. An estimate is something I would probably give over the phone where you can kind of give them the price range. A consultation is where I'm going out there and I'm giving my recommendation for this and that. And that should be something I believe should be charged. Now, we would charge the customer for it, but if they would go with our project with us, we would apply that back to the project. So let me know, guys, in the comment section, are you guys pre-qualifying your customers? I love to hear what you guys are doing and how you're doing it. Now, another thing I've seen people do too is require the lead to send them pictures, whether it's through texting or some kind of app or service. Some websites you can actually collect this information as well. There's apps out there too. One of them, and we've had them on our podcast. They've been in the Facebook group too. It's called Groundworks. This is another one that you can actually. It's an app that goes onto your website, and it can request the homeowner would actually take your phone, and they can walk around their phone, and they can videotape or not videotape. Show my age there. They can video the project and they kind of describe as they're walking. And this is a great way because if you're seeing something like what brought my attention to this was in the Facebook group, the person had a patio, or I'm sorry, a sidewalk that needed to be torn out and replaced or fixed or whatever it was. And they only had a real small budget on this. Well, if they could have walked around this and showed you as a contractor what their total project was, and when they said that they only have to spend, what I don't know, it was a few $100s or something like that, you could have been like, no, I'm sorry, this is beyond the budget that you want to spend. So these are just a few of the ways that you guys can to really help eliminate the tire kickers, because honestly, I've spent so much time running out to projects, doing all this, and spending my hours in the evening trying to get these bids done because we're just so inundated right now with leads coming in. We want to get out there as fast as we can, but you're just really taking time away from yourself, time away from your family when you're doing all this for nothing. We spend all this time doing it and it's really for nothing. So if we can eliminate as much as possible, I really encourage you guys to do that. So again, let me know. No, I can't talk. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are pre-qualified customers. And I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. I'd love to get a conversation going on this. So, all right, guys. Now remember, if you've never done anything like this before, don't be afraid just to get started. As we say in the $1 Million Landscaper, just do it dirty. Just get started. You can always go back and fix it. And I really encourage you to check this out. Start doing something like this in your business, and you will honestly see a result pretty quickly when you start doing this. All right, guys. Hope you have a great evening. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.